All right, we're going to talk about your position, position number 5, also known as the center, the big guy. So we're going to talk about some things about basketball offense in general. We're going to talk about some things against or you in transition from defense to offense, and then we're going to talk about your position against the zone defense, and then we're going to talk about your position on offense against man-to-man defense. So let's talk about just general offense. So what are we trying to do on offense? We're trying to score as a team. Sometimes that means you're going to score, and many other times it means a teammate is going to score. So everything you're doing is to help your team score, whether it be a good shot, a good pass, a screen, executing an assignment on a play. Everything you do is to help your team score. So the question you always kind of want to answer to yourself is, what can I do to help my team score? So let's look at a few of those things. Let's talk about passing. When you make passes, you want to make good passes to open teammates. Make sure that most of the time you're going to make bounce passes, but you want good passes to open teammates. You don't want to take passes that are clear across the court like this. That's called a cross-court pass. Too many defenders will see it in this long flight and probably steal it. So you want good passes. Most of the time they're going to be bounce passes. Another thing you want to do is when you don't have the ball, you want to work to get open. Find the open spot on the floor to get open. And you want to be close to the basket here. You don't want to say, oh, okay, well, it's open right here. You don't want to come up and say, hey, can I have the ball now? So you want to stay kind of in position to score and be close to the rim. You really, most of the time, should never really be coming across the foul line unless the play assignment is to do that, because they want you close. So your teammates are instructed to look for you to come inside. Okay, now you only have 4 seconds. You can only be in here for 4 seconds inside the lane or the paint or the box. So that's this area right here. That's inside here. You can only be in there for 4 seconds. But that's actually a lot of time if you think about it. When you come in, let's count that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's actually quite a bit of time to be in there. So don't jump in and say, oh, I got to get out, okay, for like a second and a half. You got time. So if you're in here and your teammate's going to find you, look how close you are. Okay, that's a good shot. You may be able to take a layup or take one more step and shoot, but that's kind of where you want to be. You always want to be looking. Where's the open spot on the floor? And we'll talk about that. But another thing to do to get open is use cutting. Okay, so we talked about this in practice, is you kind of bring your defender with you, you kind of walk them over, you plant real fast, and then you work to get open. Maybe one can see you there, okay? That'd be a great play right there. So work to get open. Don't just think the ball's going to get to you because you're standing there. You got to work. You got to work to get open here. So you can V-cut, find the open spot on the floor. And when you're catching a pass, not every pass is going to be perfect, so you may have to actually kind of, as that ball's coming to you, take like a step into it or just even a leg out so your defender can't get it. What you don't want to do especially is when that ball's coming to you, take a step back so it lands in the perfect spot. Don't worry, the ball's not going to hurt you. Just step into it because we don't want the defense to steal the ball. Okay? So that's some things about getting open and catching. And, of course, if you have a good shot, take it. And a good shot means what? It means that you're not too far away. You're not out here. That's too far away. And nobody's right in front of you that would block it. Those bad shot is someone's going to block it if you shot it, or you're too far away with the ball. That would also be a bad shot. So if you have a good shot, take it. And the other thing you want to think about, and this happens in basketball, is getting in trouble. So you may have the ball, and you may not be able to move anywhere. Defender, they have good defense on you. You don't have a good shot. You've already dribbled, so you can't even dribble out of trouble. You're going to have to pass. When that happens, it's your other teammate's job to help you get out of trouble. So if we have 3, will be over here. So 3 should help you. 1 should be coming maybe to help you, but your job is to turn around away from the basket and pass it to the first open teammate you see. So if you turn around and 3's not open, just keep holding on to the ball. So it's your teammate's job to get open so that you can pass them the ball. Okay, so that's getting out of trouble, turning away from the basket and passing to the first open teammate that you can. Another thing you want to do in this position is if you get an offensive rebound, meaning we're trying to score in this basket and somebody misses and it comes to you, just put it right back up. That means shoot it right again. Take a good shot. You don't have to rush the shot to make a badly formed shot. You caught the ball, you have the advantage most of the time. And they're either you'll either make the shot, okay, or you'll get fouled so you can shoot a free throw. Or, they may get lucky and get a hand on it and block your shot, but no big deal. 2 out of 3 of those things are good things. So if you get an offensive rebound, it's just really obvious, like they really got right in your face right away, and you say, okay, this is a bad shot, then I wouldn't put it right back up, okay? But most of it, just be thinking that. If you're on offense, say, if I get a rebound, as soon as I get it, I'm going right back up to try to score with it. Okay, so we talked about things in general, what we're trying to do. We're trying to score as a team. Talked about passes, good passes, bounce passes, getting open, working to get open, taking good shots, getting out of trouble by turning around away from the basket and finding the first open teammate. So let's talk about your position in transition. So say we were on defense here. You got a rebound, you pass it to one, and we're coming up this way to try to score. Well, you're going to come up, so you're going to come up here, and you're going to be, if you're against the zone, you'll be down here, and on man, you'll be over here, and we'll see that in other slides. But you're going to be to the left of the basket, meaning if you stuck your right hand out, your right hand would be on the same side as the basket. So you're going to be to the left of the basket as you're facing this way, okay? So same thing if you're even on the other way. If it's halftime, we switch sides, one has the ball, and we're trying to shoot on this basket, then you're going to, same idea. And you may have to cross courts. You're going to be to the left of the basket, meaning your right hand is going to be on the same side the basket is, okay? Another thing in transition, just think about, on defense, we're trying to be faster. On defense, we're just trying to get that ball. But on offense, we are in control. And you're going to take what the defense gives you. So make that transition from defense saying, I got to get that ball, block that shot, I got to be faster. You're just moving, reacting to what you see, and you're trying to get that ball. Now, when we're on offense, your mindset has to be, we're in control. We're going to try to score. We're going to execute our play. I'm going to make good passes. I'm going to get open. We are in control, and we're going to take what the defense gives us. Let's take a look at your position against the zone defense. We can see blue here, the other team, they're in a zone defense, 2 people up top, 3 people below. You, as with your teammate number 4, you're going to start behind the zone. You're behind the zone because you can see this is the end of their defense, and you're behind that. Now, why are you behind it? Because you're going to actually be looking for open spots on the floor. You're going to take what the defense gives you, but the defense is often going to not even see you. So you're going to get to really read what's going on and make good decisions and take what they give you to get open. So, for example, let's say you're behind the zone here. Well, one thing you can do is just kind of read what they're doing. If let's say 3 gets the ball, okay, and 3 maybe stays inside a little bit. Okay, you can go outside to get the ball. Maybe 3 overextends and you can blow by them. Maybe 3 comes up and you could do a head fake, and then or ball fake and then go around them. Okay, or maybe you have the ball, 3 cuts in, and while 3's cutting, you can make a good pass. So just showing different possibilities. You're going to have to make the best decision based upon what you see. Or here's another thing. Maybe 3 goes to the outside more. Okay. Well, now you can pop up to the inside right here. Okay. And that's a good shot. Look, you're close. You can maybe dribble in a little bit before you shoot it. But you're just always taking the open spot on the floor. Maybe the ball's over here. And maybe 5 and 4 are pretty crowding your teammate 4. Let's say you're behind the zone here and 2 is here. And you say, man, look, I got a good shot to get right to here, okay? So you get open, look, you got a good shot, okay? So that's against the zone. And another thing you want to do against the zone, and this is going to happen a lot, and this is really where you can get a lot of good shots, is on offensive rebounds, because you're behind the zone. You're in a better position to get a rebound. So when you see your teammate shoot, tag and block out this guy, because if he misses and it comes to you, you can put it right back up for a good shot, okay? So always be thinking that. When someone's shooting, let everyone else look to see if it's going to go in. But you say, this is my chance. I'm going to push you back. I'm going to block you out, because if I get the rebound, I'm going to get a good close shot right here. So that's against the zone. Remember, while we're starting behind the zone, looking for the open spots on the floor, we can do things, we can still do the things screening and all that, even though it's a zone. If he's here and one comes here, maybe set a screen for 3 so you can come up here, okay? So, just make good decisions to help your team score, and even if that means you getting the ball and you taking a good shot. Now let's look at your position against man-to-man defense. And you can see you're over here on the left side, outside here, and you may say, well, why am I not inside? I thought, I'm supposed to be in the middle here. Well, against man-to-man defense, we don't want to crowd here because we're trying to get the ball inside here for a good shot. So we want everyone kind of spaced out. So now the spot's open to where you can maybe kind of do an L cut, kind of bring your man in, and then come in real quick and one sees you, okay? You could do things like set a screen for 4 and 4 can come out. You could do things if 3 gets the ball, you can set a screen. Or if 3 gets the ball and you're open, he can pass it to you. So you want to be on the outside working hard to get open, helping your teammates to score. And same idea here too. You want to try to get rebound. If you're over here and the ball goes, let's say the ball's at 2 and you see 2 driving in and as soon as you see him shooting, you just rush over here so you can try to get the rebound and score. Okay, so that's against man-to-man defense. So really, it's really just all the same concepts. Good passes, working to getting open, cutting to getting open, taking good shots if you have it, screening, all that sort of thing to help score as a team. And that's your position number 5, the center.